So, we just got some crazy leaks about a new banner system coming to Genshin, and at first this sounds like just another Chronicled Wish situation. But once you look at the timing, the buffed characters, and the banners around it, it actually looks like Hoyo is trying something very specific here. So in this video, we will break everything down, what this new banner seems to be, which characters are involved, why these old characters are suddenly getting buffs, and why version 6.7 might become even more expensive than many people expected. To understand why this new banner system is even happening, we first have to talk about the character buffs that are coming. Because according to the current leaks, several older characters are getting pretty serious updates. The first one is Chi-Chi, and honestly, this is probably one of the most surprising ones. Chi-Chi is getting heavy constellation buffs, and they connect her much better to Stellar Superconduct. On top of that, her healing uptime is becoming much better because her cooldown is getting reduced, which means she can now keep her healing active 100% of the time. And that is a huge difference for a character like Chi-Chi, because one of her biggest problems was never that she could not heal. She could always heal a lot. The problem was that her overall utility was just too low compared to modern characters. So if they now improve her uptime and also give her new reaction value through Stellar Superconduct, that could finally make her feel more useful in newer teams. Then we have Yae Miko. She is also getting buffs, mainly around more elemental skill uptime and more crit value. That makes sense because Yae is already a character who lives through her skill damage. Her turrets are the core of her kit, so improving uptime and giving her more offensive value can make her feel smoother and stronger. Cyno is another interesting one. He is getting stellar conduct-related buffs and energy buffs. If the new reaction system helps him and if his energy situation improves, then he could become much easier to use. I do not think this automatically makes him broken or anything like that, but it could make him much more comfortable and relevant than before. Mizuki is also getting heavy constellation damage buffs and elemental mastery scaling buffs. Then we have Wriothesley, and this is probably one of the biggest names here, also because he was missing in the Fontaine Chronicled Wish. He is getting Stellar Superconduct buffs, which is very important. When Snezhnaya and late Nodcry pushes new cryo and electro reaction mechanics, then Wriothesley is exactly the type of older character who could benefit from it. A lot of players have been waiting for him to become more relevant again, and if Stellar Superconduct gives cryo units new team options, then a Wriothesley rerun suddenly makes way more sense. And this brings us to the new banner system itself. According to the leak, a new kind of Chronicled Wish banner is coming in version 6.7 for these buffed characters. It works pretty much like a regular Chronicled Wish. You pick a target, you can lose your 50-50, but if you lose, you get a fate point, and then the next 5-star is guaranteed to be the one you selected. So the basic idea is not completely new. It is still a target-based banner with a guarantee system after losing once. But the important difference is the character selection. This banner seems to focus specifically on the characters who are being buffed or made more relevant by the new reaction changes and not a specific region. And that is where it becomes really interesting. Right now, the leaked banner list includes Yae Miko, Cyno, Chi-Chi, and Wriothesley. On the weapon side, it includes Wriothesley's weapon and Yae Miko's weapon. Now, it is possible that this list is not complete yet. Maybe more characters or weapons will be added later. But it is also possible that this is the full list, and Genshin is making a smaller special banner focused only on these buffed units. If this is the complete banner, then it is very clear what they are doing. They are taking characters that either need help, got buffed, or fit the new reaction direction, and then putting them into one banner system right when players are already thinking about Stellar Superconduct and future Snezhnaya teams. That is a very smart business move, because it gives people a reason to care about characters they may have ignored before. But this also creates a very obvious question. Why is Genshin doing this now? And I think the answer is pretty simple. They want to drive up sales by rerunning freshly buffed characters in an already stacked patch. Version 6.7 is already expected to be a huge patch. Sandrone releases there, and she is one of the most important characters connected to Stellar Superconduct. Columbina is also expected to rerun, and there are also strong rumors about Raiden rerunning because of her natural synergy with the new reaction direction. So if 6.7 already has Sandrone, Columbina, maybe Raiden, and then on top of that a new special banner with buffed characters like Ryosley, Yae Miko, Sino, and Chi-Chi, then that patch becomes extremely packed. And that is probably the point. Hoyo knows that new reactions create hype. They know players start looking for older characters who might benefit from those reactions. So instead of just letting those characters sit in the rerun queue forever, they can make a special banner and put them all together. From a player perspective, this is both good and bad. The good part is that older characters getting buffs is actually great. Genshin has many older units that feel outdated compared to newer releases, and if Hoyo is willing to update them and make them work with new mechanics, that is a very good thing for the health of the game. It means characters you already own can become more useful again, and older favorites do not just get forgotten forever. The bad part is that the timing can be really painful. Because if these buffs make characters more attractive right before or during a stacked patch, a lot of players will feel pressured to pull. You might already want Sandrone. You might already want Columbina. You might be saving for early Snezhnaya. And then suddenly, Ryosley gets buffed, Yae Miko gets more value, Sino becomes smoother, and a special banner appears with all of them. That is exactly the kind of situation where your primo gems disappear faster than expected. And the absence of a 6.8 patch with Snezhnaya coming right after 6.7 also doesn't make the situation any easier. And that is why I think players need to be very careful with this new banner. Just because a character gets buffed does not automatically mean they become a must-pull. A buff can make a character better, but you still have to ask if they are actually worth it for your account. Do you already have a strong cryo damage dealer? Do you really need Ryosley? Do you already have enough Electro units? Do you actually want to build Sino or Yae Miko? And with Chi-Chi, even if she becomes better, are you really pulling for her? Or would you just be less upset if you get her? That is an important difference. A character becoming less bad is not the same as becoming the best pull in the game. So do not get baited just because the word buff is attached to them. Wait for actual numbers, wait for testing, and see how they perform with the new reaction system. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you like the idea of buffed characters getting their own special banner? Or do you think this is just another way to drain primo gems before Snezhnaya? We are also getting closer and closer to my dream goal of 20,000 subscribers, so if you enjoy these leak breakdowns, banner updates, and future roadmap videos, subscribing would really help a lot. Thank you so much for watching, good luck with your pulls, and I will see you in the next one.